Hi, it's Ingrid Darragh of ingriddarragh.com, and this is my angel card video love reading for Taurus for October 2018. So we're coming into Libra season now. We're in Libra season. Libra energy is very much about relationships and it can feel more balanced. But I do have to point out that we do have some Venus retrograde energy coming from the 5th of October until the 16th of November. And with that energy coming in, the message that I'm getting for you guys is to just don't rush things. Take your time, especially when it comes to new relationships or decisions about who you want to be with. So I'm just pointing that out to you. But I know that as a Taurus, I know that you're going to be you're going to be thinking things through very carefully, very methodically, because I know that that's part of your nature to do that. So I'm not saying that you are going to be impulsive, but I'm just pointing out that that energy is there and it's around us during this retrograde. So just be mindful of that. But to celebrate Libra season, I have a special offer on angel card readings with me. So check that out at my website, ingriddarragh.com. And I also have an offer on my online Reiki course, which is 50% off. And you can learn Reiki level 1 to be able to do treatments on yourself, which can be just so lovely and so relaxing. So do check that out on my website if that's something that is of interest to you. So let's get on to your reading, Taurus. Okay, so for those of you that are single or wanting to connect with love, the card that I'm getting is this could be the one. Okay, so for some of you, what I'm picking up on there is that there's somebody around you and in and around you that you have your eye on and you're sort of wondering if they like you back. And it might be in a work situation, or it might be a friend or a friend of a friend. For some of you, you're going to meet this person at a social event. So that's what I'm picking up for you. And I'm getting let your friends help you. So in this beautiful card, the people are in a lovely social setting. Friends are together. They're enjoying each other's company. And with that is make the effort. So, you know, sometimes if you're single and you get an invitation, it can feel a little bit like, oh, you know, it's the end of a busy week. And I was reading an article on this recently whereby the lady who was writing the article really had to give herself a push to accept some new social invitations. So she did that. But what she said was that once she got there to the gathering, to the party or whatever, it actually energized her and she enjoyed it and she made some new friends and some new connections. So I'm just picking up that for some of you, you do have to give yourself a push to get out there and mix in with friends and go to places where the type of person that you want to connect with might be there. So it's that sort of setting, that sort of activity, that sort of energy that you might want to connect with. Have a look on meetup websites to see what's going on in your local area, whether it's like a spiritual group or law of attraction or even like a walking club or something, just something that you enjoy doing. And chances are that there could be a like-minded person there for you as well. So another card that's coming through for you is it is safe for you to love. Now, what I'm picking up with that card is that for some of you in the past, you have had a difficult breakup, and that card is just coming through to say to you, you know, not everybody is like that, and not everybody is like your ex, right? So that's what I'm picking up there. But I do understand how it can sometimes feel difficult or challenging to trust again after you've been through a difficult breakup. Do check out my book, which is called Divine Love, From Soulmate Lessons to Twin Flame Reunion. It's on Amazon. There's a lot of really, really good coaching exercises and EFT tapping exercises to support people going through a breakup. And I've really put together a lot of the techniques that I have learned through the training that I've done, but also from 12 years of working with clients. It's all there in that book. But do reach out to me as well if you feel that you want some coaching support and to have some coaching sessions with me. Again, connect with me via my website, ingriddarragh.com, and I can get back to you about the coaching services that I offer to support you through that process of coming through a breakup and feeling ready to date again. Because your feelings, your romantic feelings are genuine and they are worth exploring. I mean, just look at the beautiful energy and the couple in that photograph. That's what's ahead for you once you've worked through this, okay? And the other card that's coming up is the children card, okay? So maybe you have children already and you've been trying your best to support them through this breakup that's been going on. And there's a different dimension to a breakup when there are children involved. So I know what that's like. I've been through that as well. So I know that for some of you, if that's the case for you, that you have been doing your best and you have been supporting your children. And that's part of the reason why you're being cautious and careful around dating again. But that's a good thing, right? Because when you're dating as a single parent, there's another dimension that goes on those first few dates, because you're not only looking for a potential partner, you're looking for somebody that's going to be a good example for your child or your children, and somebody who would be potentially a good step parent as well. So there's that different dynamic going on there that doesn't really come into it so much whenever you're single. Let's be honest. So let's see what other cards are coming up for you guys, for our Taurus. Okay, so for some of you, you may meet your new partner in a work setting, okay? And this might come up in the short term for you. And the other card that's coming up is the mature man. I can just get that there for you. So that's the mature man card. So for some of you, you may meet somebody through a work setting, or it may be that this person is in the same industry as you, the same kind of line of work that you do, but there may be like an age gap, or maybe if you are male, maybe you are the mature man, and then this person that you will connect with, there could be a bit of an age gap. But just get to know the person, get to know if you're compatible, because there is the potential here for a twin flame relationship. And this is something that I have researched a lot about. And again, it's in my book, Divine Love, From Soulmate Lessons to Twin Flame Reunion. Twin flame is a very spiritual relationship. It's a very deep connection. Often the reason that twin flames are coming together on Earth at this time is for spiritual service work, so supporting humanity, supporting the planets, supporting animals in some way. So to be ready for this, to be ready for your twin flame, that to me speaks that you have done a lot of work on yourself. You have looked at your past. You've done a lot of healing work on yourself to be ready to connect with your twin flame. You're very self-aware and very conscious, and you're quite the way along on your spiritual path. And that is why you feel ready to connect with your twin flame. And sometimes, not always, but sometimes men will be a little bit older when they are ready to connect with their twin flame. It's really because You know, some men have to work through the conditioning that they've come through with society to be able to connect deeper with their emotions and their feelings and to develop that emotional intelligence, but also to dissolve the ego layers. I'm not saying that as women we don't have ego layers as well, because we do. Even those of us who have done a lot of spiritual work and a lot of personal development work, there can still be some layers there. Don't shoot the messenger, just saying. But out of all the readings I've done so far for October, and I'm about halfway through them now, that's the first time that we've had the twin flame card coming up. So this is this is special. This is special for you guys. So your final two cards out of the Angel Answers cards are the Compromise card, but also Don't Stop. Okay? And what I'm getting with these cards is that in the past, it may have felt that you've had to like either compromise who you are as a person and not be true to yourself to be able to be with the person that you wanted to be with. But with this card, with the twin flame card, I mean, that's out the window. That is out the window, because that's not an option for you anymore. You know who you are, you know what's important to you, and you're assertive enough to really wait to be with that deeper connection. Okay, so continue on your journey, don't stop, and keep going, because it is very much a possibility for you to connect with that in this lifetime. So thank you so much for joining me, you guys. Please do like and share my videos so that there's an energy exchange. Subscribe to my channel, because I do have some new content that I'm working on over the next month or two that I think you guys are really going to love. And do check out my website as well for a private reading and the special offer on my Reiki course. So sending you lots of love from my heart to yours.